April 29, 2026. Buckle up, because Wall Street and Washington both showed up today. Quick shout out to today's sponsor Compete Token, the gaming crypto that actually has real games attached to it, not vibes and a roadmap. Link in the description. Powell refused to quit and Bitcoin dipped on the news. The Fed held rates steady at 3.5 to 3.75% for the third straight time, and Jerome Powell announced he's sticking around as a Fed governor even after his chair term ends, because nothing says I respect the institution quite like an 8-year boss demoting himself to keep his desk. Bitcoin slipped to around $75,000 and Ethereum to about $2,200 on the print. Meanwhile, the Senate Banking Committee advanced Kevin Warsh to replace Powell, a guy with a $100 million net worth, big bags of Solana and Poly market stock, who's also gone on record calling most of crypto fraudulent and worthless while quietly being long it. Classic. We love a regulator who hates the assets he owns. Visa is now quietly settling $7 billion a year on crypto rails, and nobody's talking about it. They just added 5 new chains: Base, Polygon, Canton, Circle's Arc, and Stripe's Tempo, bringing the total to 9 networks in their stablecoin settlement pilot. That's a 50% jump quarter over quarter, and 130 stablecoin card programs across 50 countries. Remember when the suits told us stablecoins were a fad? Visa just made them backbone infrastructure. $7 billion annualized, growing 50% a quarter. That's not a pilot, that's a takeover happening in slow motion. Meta, yes, that Meta, just started paying creators in crypto. Select creators in Colombia and the Philippines can now get paid directly in USDC on Solana and Polygon, with Stripe handling the rails and MetaMask, Phantom and Binance wallets all supported. Mark Zuckerberg killed Diem in 2022 and swore off crypto, and 4 years later he's piping stablecoins to creators through somebody else's chain. Notice they didn't try to launch their own coin again, they just plugged into Solana and Polygon like normal people. The lesson finally landed. Don't fight the rails, use the rails. About time. Poly market might be legal in America again, and one single guy gets to decide. The prediction market giant approached the CFTC about lifting the 4-year ban on its main on-chain exchange, and because 4 of the 5 commissioner seats are empty, Chair Michael Selig basically gets to sign off solo. He's been publicly defending prediction markets all year, so the writing is kind of on the wall. A USDC collateralized exchange settling on Polygon could become the first crypto-native venue inside the US derivatives perimeter. That's a massive precedent. Yes, a future commission could rip it up, but for once the regulator gets it, and we're going to take the win. The Clarity Act is back from the dead. Senator Tom Tillis says the Senate Banking Committee should finally vote on the long-stalled crypto market structure bill the week of May 11th. Translation: after months of foot-dragging, a forcing function is on the calendar. The fights aren't over. Stablecoin yield, ethics rules around Trump's crypto ventures, software developer protections, there's still landmines everywhere. But if this thing doesn't pass out of committee soon, midterms eat the calendar and we wait another year. Get it done. Mashinsky just got banned from crypto for life. The Celsius founder settled with the FTC for $10 million and accepted a permanent lifetime ban from the entire industry, which is a wild thing to ban a guy from when he's already serving 12 years in federal prison. The original judgment was $4.7 billion. Most of it got suspended, but the message stuck. Remember unbank yourself? Yeah, he unbanked a lot of people, straight into bankruptcy court. Good riddance. MoonPay just went full Wall Street with a $100 million acquisition. They bought Israeli key management firm Sodot in an all-stock deal and launched MoonPay Institutional, with former acting CFTC chair Caroline Pham running the new division. Sodot has secured $50 billion in transactions and 10 million wallets for clients including eToro and BitGo. Goldman Sachs says 71% of institutional asset managers want more digital asset exposure in the next 12 months, and over 2/3 want DeFi yield. That's not a niche anymore, that's the whole field showing up. MoonPay is building a toll booth. Canada wants to kill every crypto ATM in the country. The Department of Finance proposed a nationwide ban, framing it as protecting seniors from scams. And look, scams are real, no one's defending those. But banning 4,000 machines because some criminals abuse them is like banning gas stations because robbers use the parking lot. Indiana already banned them. Tennessee's ban hits July 1st, and now Ottawa wants in. The actual fix is education and KYC at the kiosk, not a sledgehammer. Crypto ATMs are how a lot of unbanked people get on-ramps. Kill those and you're not protecting anyone, you're just gatekeeping. Pantera CEO Dan Morehead just said the quiet part out loud. AI stocks are overheated and crypto is incredibly cheap. While every hedge fund manager is chasing Nvidia at sky-high multiples, Morehead is over here pointing at Bitcoin going, guys, the discount is right here. And separately, the 21 shares CIO is calling Bitcoin back to $100,000 by year-end. Bitcoin is sitting around 75,000 right now, so a 100K call means a 33% rip in 8 months. That's not even ambitious by crypto standards, that's a Tuesday. The smart money is starting to rotate. About time. A Tether billionaire quietly slid Nigel Farage $6.7 million and forgot to mention it. Christopher Harborn, who owns 12% of Tether, gave Farage a personal gift in 2024 labeled as security costs, and somehow it never made it onto the official UK campaign finance disclosures. He's also already donated about 16 million on top of that to the Reform UK Party. And the kicker, this drops weeks after the UK banned political crypto donations entirely. Hong Kong-based BitMEX co-founder Ben DeLoe also just gave Farage's party 5.4 million. Look, you can be pro-crypto in politics, that's great, but undisclosed is the part that doesn't fly. Disclose the bag, then defend the bag. Before we sign off, one more reminder to check out today's sponsor Compete Token. Real games, real token, link in the description. That's the day in crypto. See you tomorrow.